What's going on? My name's Tim, one of the founders here at Scary Good Marketing. And if you're watching this, you're watching our 31 days of Scary Good Marketing tips and tricks videos. And today I want to talk to you about probably one of the most underutilized marketing and advertising platforms on social media. So what is this underutilized social media platform when it comes to marketing and advertising your business? Well, it's actually Pinterest. Now, Pinterest has been around for quite a while, and their ad platform is still relatively young, but it really is surprising to me how many businesses are really just sleeping on the fact that Pinterest exists. And I feel like a lot of marketers, a lot of big time people don't really ever talk about Pinterest, but it's such a fascinating and such an interesting platform. And it's one that we have really started to double down on and help our clients really use as a marketing and advertising platform. And they're seeing pretty good results with it. Now, like I said, it is one of those platforms where that if you've never been on Pinterest, I highly recommend that you go get a Pinterest account and really start understanding how the audience consumes the content, because it's so fascinating. And originally when we started our agency, we weren't really that interested in Pinterest. We didn't really think about it that much. My wife was always on Pinterest, and she was always trying to get me to get on Pinterest. And then finally one day I was like, okay, let me take a look at this Pinterest thing. Like, I see quite a few people talking about it. And I started my Pinterest account, and it's such a fascinating social media platform, and it's one that I tend to find myself on quite often just because of the way that you're able to consume content. And it's way different than the way that Facebook and Instagram and a few of these other platforms really work. And I actually really enjoy using Pinterest because one is I love food, and if you know anything about me, I actually used to be a competitive eater, so eating food is definitely one of my favorite things to do. So I end up looking at a lot of recipes. We're really big into Halloween. We look at a lot of Halloween decorations. We look at costume stuff. I like films and movies and a bunch of different things. And there's just so much stuff on Pinterest that allows you to consume it in such an interesting way. And I don't ever feel burnt out on the platform like sometimes you do with maybe Facebook or Instagram, some of those other platforms where you kind of just feel like there's a lot of negativity and a lot of those kind of things. And especially right now with all of the political aspects and that kind of stuff, Pinterest is really one of those more relaxed social media platforms. And it's very interesting. The audience is super engaged. There's really good conversions. But the thing is with Pinterest is it is not for every business. Certain businesses I don't think may be able to see success on Pinterest. Now, I'm not saying that you may never see success, because I think that any business can successfully use a platform. It just really depends on how well you are able to find the market and talk to that market in that environment, right? So I don't think that there's any business that shouldn't try Pinterest, but you really want to look at their ad platform, see how they target people, that kind of stuff. And it's so interesting because it's one of those platforms where it's really a search engine, right? People go and they type in things where it's like, like I can go and type in like chicken dinner recipes, and it's going to show me a bunch of things. So you can run ads based on what people are searching for, and then as well as what they're interested in. And all of this is built up by all the things that they pin, all the different boards and things. And it's really fascinating because it gives you a really good inside look into what audiences really like, right? Because they're pinning all of these things, all of the things that are interesting to them, and you can really start seeing similarities where it's like, okay, if you want to target maybe people that are doing home renovations, you can go and you can see what are the top pins? What are the top renovation styles that a lot of people are liking? What are those kinds of things? And then you can really align your branding, your messaging, all of that to those things, and you know that you're going to have good cohesion with the market. So it's such a fascinating platform. And just like in the last video where we were talking about Facebook advertising, we are going to be coming out with a beginner's essentially guide to Pinterest advertising, where we're going to show you how to set up your Pinterest account, how to get your business account, how to hook up your ad account, how to use the ad platform and really run your first Pinterest ad. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on that video. But that's really what I want to leave you with, is just go and start looking at Pinterest and really start taking Pinterest a lot more seriously, because I think that a lot of businesses are going to be able to capitalize on it, because right now it's still a huge open market. It's so untapped, and it's very surprising because they've been around for quite a while. But like I said, I think that a lot of people are just kind of sleeping on Pinterest. So go take advantage of that right now. And like I said, if you found this video interesting or useful, make sure that you come back here tomorrow to get our next Scary Good Marketing tip and trick video.